morning. Welcome to Ask Coffee Online. My name is Chef Caesar. Today I'm going to be making some turkey burgers. We're going to start with a fresh turkey breast. I got a little one. It's not that big. It's about 7 pounds. And you can get, ground already. But I like to grind my own because you never know what's in there. It's better to make your own, ground turkey. And it's really easy. Let's start by taking the skin off this baby here. It's not that big, so we're going to use my boning knife. You don't want any skin when you grind your burgers. Your meat here for your burgers, so I'm going to take the skin off. As you can see, it's not that big. Once I'm done with this, it's probably going to be 4-something pounds. It's like close to 7 pounds right now, so I got a little one. It's fresh. You can also use frozen, but I like to use fresh, so it's better. So we're going to take the skin off right now here. You probably already, seen this at the store, but you're going to see it's so easy to make them yourself. It's really nothing to it. If you got, a nice butcher shop that you trust, that you like to go, you can always ask them to grind some turkey for you. Okay. If you make, a nice batch, you can always freeze them too. So we're going to, run my knife along the bone here. And make sure the turkey is it's nice and cold. It works. It's easy to work with it's nice and cold. I just took it out of the cooler, so otherwise it kind of gets too warm and the meat gets kind of soft. And it's so I got one side there. I'm gonna do the other side here. Be careful. You want to lay it down like this. Okay. You just want to go right against the bone here. Sometimes it's kind of hard to handle, so be careful when you're doing this. I don't want you to cut yourself. Okay. Around the wishbone there. All right. See? It's nice and lean. Okay. Normally, I would use this. You can make a stock. You can roast it, make a turkey stock like you do with the chicken bones, same thing. But since I have no use for this right now, I'm just going to throw it away. But, you guys can use it at home if you like, and it makes a great stock for a soup. Okay, I'm going to take a little more. Now I'm going to cut this into little strips. I got my grinder over here, so they go right through the chute there. As you can see, I'm leaving a little bit of fat here because I want to have just a little bit, not too much. If you want to have a little more fat on there, you can leave a little more. You can buy some fat back, some pork fat, and add a little more. I like to keep it in the lean side, but again, if you guys want to have them a little more, see I got a little more in there, so I'm just going to leave it in there. It's just a little fat. I took all the skin out of there. Okay, I'm going to put this back into my bowl here. So I'm going to grind this meat in a little bit. All right. Wipe down my cutting board a little bit here. So I'm going to bring my meat grinder up here. Okay, I'm going to change cutting boards in a little bit once I start cutting my vegetables, and I'm going to make a little fruit salad. But for right now, I'm just going to bring it over here. I also got some onions here. I sliced some onions, some garlic. You can chop them up with your knife. I'm just going to grind them with the meat. It's easy. You don't have to. You want to dice them up really fine. It's okay. It's fine. But I'm just going to chop them up. Okay, here we go. I just want to mention it's kind of noisy. I'm using the blade that has the bigger holes. Sometimes you get like 2 blades most of the time with this little grinders. One is like the tiny holes. I'm using the one with the bigger holes so you guys know. I'm gonna throw some of these onions in there too, and the garlic so we can line them up. More pieces here. Roasted onions in there. Okay, we're almost done here. Finding the meat. Okay, we have our meat ground here. Let me get this out of the way so I can bring everything back over here. Okay. I'm gonna throw this meat in the bowl. This way it's gonna be easy to mix the rest of the ingredients I got over here. Okay. Now I'm gonna add some, I'm gonna crack some eggs. I'm gonna add a couple eggs here. This is gonna help to bind the meat. Okay. There you go. You guys are gonna get the recipe too, along with everything else. I got some Italian parsley here. Okay, now I'm gonna put some salt here. A tablespoon. I got some white pepper. Some poultry seasoning I'm adding here. About 1 tablespoon here. Now I'm gonna mix some of this.
Chef, will that kind of grinder work for grains too?
What was the question again?
Morning, Chef.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Good. I'm from California. My question is, with that kind of grinder, the meat grinder, works for grains too?
For grains, actually, you want to get a bigger one for grains. Grains are a little harder to grind. So it might work, but I'm not sure. I never tried to grind any grains in there. I have this big mixer back here, but I didn't have the attachment. This one is much better for grinding grains. There's an attachment that they sell that goes right there, and that one is it has more power. So I will use the stand-up mixer to grind like grains. It will work better since
Thanks, chef.
power. You're welcome. Okay, now I got my wet ingredients in here. I'm gonna start adding some of the breadcrumbs here. I got some seasoned breadcrumbs. You can use panko breadcrumbs if you like, but these ones have a nice flavor. Okay, I'm gonna add just some because I want to make sure that they don't get too dry. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna need a little more. I have the recipe for 3 pounds, but this is a little over 3 pounds, so. Also, if you want, if you have one of those stand-up mixers at home, you can mix the ground meat with a paddle attachment. Okay, so you can do that too. Okay. Okay, a little more, and it's almost ready to. Okay, I'm gonna put my gloves back on. I want to finish. I'm gonna build some patties, and you can freeze this. Once you have it made up, you can freeze them, wrap them up, and take them out as you need them. So if you buy, a little bigger turkey breast, okay, you want to make sure that everything's well incorporated. All the seasonings, the breadcrumbs. You can also use chicken breast if you want. I mean. See? Okay, now that we have our mix ready, we can go make the little patties now. When you do that, you want to probably get your hands a little oil in your hands. That way it doesn't stick the meat. Or you can put some water. I'm just gonna put a little oil here just to show you. See? See, when you do that, nothing sticks. So it's nice if you want to use even a little water too. This ring mold is too small, so I'm just gonna press it down a little bit. Also, if you want to freeze them, if you buy like some parchment paper, they sell these little rolls at the store. You can cut them into little squares, and you can put a little paper in between each patty. That way, when you freeze them, they don't stick together. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna press it down a little more here. I just wanted to show you how easy it is when you put your oil in your hands, a little water, and now you just press it down and just make it into whatever shape you want. Okay. Then we're gonna start cooking one of this over here. Let me just finish forming this. Make sure when you make the patties, it's nice and even, nice and flat. You don't want to have one side is higher or thicker than the other because it's gonna cook uneven. So you want to really. And if you cook them on the grill, I'm gonna use a pan, or if you use a flat top or a grill, especially on the grill, put a little oil on the meat before you put it on, otherwise it's gonna stick. Or you can just rub a little oil on the grill bars, and that's gonna prevent the burgers from sticking, because this is very delicate. Okay, so we have our patty form right there now. Okay, now I'm gonna get this out of the way, so we're gonna start cooking this. Okay. It's over there. I'm gonna do this later on. So I'm gonna turn my little pan on here. I'm gonna put very little oil, just a very tiny bit. I shouldn't use much, but see, just very little, just to help the brown in the. Okay, and I'm using avocado oil. You can use whatever you want. Vegetable oil works good too. Got a little water I'm gonna put in there to build up some steam. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside here for right now. So as you can see, making the grinding and making the mix really easy. And I mean, just you would cook it just like you normally do a burger, and whatever toppings you want to put in there. Okay. All right. See? Pulling this out of here.
Good morning, Chef.
Good morning. And I'm gonna switch cutting boards. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, could you just use ground turkey instead of going through the process of grinding your own?
Well, yes, you can. The only thing is, I like to know what's in there. I mean, unless you, I'm not saying it's bad, but I always like to grind my own. I don't know, just being a chef, I always, used to, make them in the restaurant and make, it's cheaper, one thing. And, but then if you want to buy some ground turkey, feel free. It's up to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to put a lid in here. Now I'm going to switch cutting boards. I'm going to be cutting some fresh fruits here to make a little salad. Okay. All right. I got some dragon fruit here. If you can, use whatever you like with your. Okay. So I got some. I got a prickly pear too. These are very nice and juicy. I'm using some exotic fruits here this morning. See, this is very nice. Oops. There's also green prickly pears. Usually the green ones, you can peel the skin really easy. Okay. And you can do whatever you want for the size. I mean, you don't have to do what I'm doing here. You can, use other things like French fries, maybe a little coleslaw. I just like to, be on the healthy side type of thing here. Okay, I'm gonna wipe down my cutting board. You can see this. It's really colorful fruits here. Okay, I'm gonna turn this low here. If you put a little water to build up some steam, it's gonna help to cook the meat much quicker. Okay. Nice apple here. How about some green? We got a lot of color, and now we need some green here. Got some kiwis here. And I'm gonna be putting some. I'm not using mayonnaise. I'm gonna put some of this porcine cheese. It's a French-style cream cheese. It's got some herbs and garlic, and it's nice and soft. So I'm gonna use this to spread on my bun instead of using mayonnaise. And it's a nice flavored cheese. It goes really well with a mild flavor of the turkey meat. Okay. So there you go. This should be good now. Okay. Wow, starting to smell good, huh? You can see there. I'm gonna leave it there a little longer. I need a spoon here. Let's see. See a lot of colors in there. I also got some Asian pears. This is good. It's nice and crunchy. There you go. Let's get my little side salad. Now I'm gonna slice some my toppings, some red onions. Nice thick slice there. I got some nice beefsteak tomatoes here. Look at that, beautiful. It's gonna be a really nice turkey burger we're gonna make here today. All right. Look at that. Turn it down a little bit. Excuse me? Okay, the reason I'm putting a little steam in here, a little water, so to cook the burger a little quicker. That way it doesn't sit there. If you put a little steam, it's gonna cook up the product much faster.
I'm sorry, chef. What kind of cheese are you using there? Some kind of a French?
This is porcine cheese. It's a cream style French cheese. It's very creamy, and when it's soft, it's like almost like butter. So if you, I'm gonna use this as spread on the bun instead of using mayonnaise or other cheese. I'm gonna use just this cheese as a spread. It goes really well with this burger here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, now. There you go. This should be cooked to 165, just like cooking poultry, you know. So, oops. I'm gonna put some nice avocado slices over my sandwich. I'm gonna set it to the side here. Okay, I'm gonna start serving up. I got some Kaiser rolls over here. I'm gonna use a nice toasted Kaiser roll. You can use any other roll you want. And like I say, I'm gonna put some of this on some cheese on the bun itself. It's been out for a few minutes, so it's kind of soft. The longer it stays out, it's gonna be like butter if you leave it out, you know, for a little longer than that. So, I'm gonna put some of my bun here. See,
Chef,
yes.
so you're steam frying the turkey specifically for the time frame?
Yes, that's why, because the time frame. Otherwise, I would just leave it on the open grill, and I'm gonna turn it down. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna put some on my bottom bun too here. As you can see, it spreads nice. It's a little cold still. When it's nice and warm, it's just like butter. It spreads really easy. So there you go. Let's to the side here. Okay. Now we're gonna get ready to, you know, put our dish together here. As you can see. See, nice and juicy still. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put some of the this nice fruit over here. Lots of colors. And you don't have to do this. You can do whatever you want, but you know, I like, you know, to keep it in the healthy side, like I mentioned before. So it's some fresh fruit. It goes really good. Yeah. There you go. Okay, now I'm gonna put my bottom bun here. I got some nice watercress I'm gonna be using here. Okay. All right. Let's shut this off here. See, it's a nice, beautiful turkey here. Now we're gonna put some avocado slices on it, and you can do whatever you like as toppings. Nice thick slice of tomato, some onions here. I'm using some nice and fresh watercress here. This is live. It's really nice. See, in the bottom, it's got like a little pouch. It's got the roots and everything. So it's beautiful. Okay. So we go. There we go. I'm gonna put my top here. That way. There you go. Hold this down like this. Some fruit, and here we go. A nice. Healthy turkey burger. It's so easy to make. You guys can do this with no problem. So This is so you can see. You want to get the recipe along with the video too. So if you guys want to make it later on, feel free. If you guys have any questions, I want to see you guys try this. It's so easy and so healthy for you. So you don't have to have this burger in a bun. You can make it, just a turkey, the meat itself with some fresh fruit or maybe a little salad. So really, I'm just kind of giving you an idea. I'm not saying you have to have it like this. If you want to, get away from the bread, you can just use a turkey with some cottage cheese, some maybe a little salad greens, whatever. So it's just an idea, like I said again. And I want to thank you for being here this morning. And I'm going to see you in a couple of weeks again with another topic. I'm not sure what we're doing in 2 weeks, but there's something in the calendar, I believe, already. And
Thank you, Chef.
pardon me?
Thank you very much, Chef.
Oh, you're welcome.
It looks great.
Oh, thank you. Try to make them at home. They taste really good too, so you'll like them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day now. Take care of yourselves.
Have a good day, everyone.
You, Chef.
Bye-bye.